guys! Kamusta kayo? Kamusta academics and such?
Okay lang naman yung akin, Eddylyn. Hindi ko sure kung mataas. The joke lang. Ikaw ba, Isha? Kamusta?
Ako naman, I'm exhausted lang sa mga nangyayari kasi kung di nyo matatanong, we're busy sa Yums about sa election. Pero syempre, kahit pagod man, magpapatuloy tayo dahil sa mga pangarap natin.
Tama, para sa pangarap. Dagdag pa natin pandemic ngayon, up until now, parang nasa adjustment period pa rin ako. Sobrang hirap and super challenging ng sitwasyon natin ngayon, ha?
Sinabi mo pa, Eddylyn, because of the pandemic, we students are confined to stay inside our homes, therefore limiting our social interactions. Kaya siguro nahihirapan din tayo mag-adjust kasi, sanay tayo na nag-interact from time to time.
Totoo, the adjustment process is very hard and we know that not everyone has done it yet. So, in line with the celebration of the World Mental Health Month, the Academic Circle welcomes you to episode 2 of Asihan Mo Lang, the podcast entitled, What Have You Been Struggling With Lately?
Teka guys, di ba pala tayo nakapagpakilala? Before everything else, magandang araw sa mga listeners natin ngayon. Ako nga pala si Eddylyn Pannopio, ang bibong lolo-ko-loko pero tsak na maaasahan mo.
At ako naman ulit, ang baby girl na academic circle, Nasel.
And I'm Isha Naluz na nagsasabing, di ka na mag-iisha. And this is the second episode of our podcast, Asihan Mo Lang, entitled, What Have You Been Struggling With Lately?
Before we formally proceed, we would like to clarify that we are not experts.
We are here to share and relate with you, our fellow Delpilarians.
Sasamahan ka namin as we highlight our mental health struggles, especially at this time of the pandemic.
Agree. Pero matanong ko lang na, Sil, para sa'yo, ano ba yung mental health and bakit important to?
For me, mental health is one of the most important things na kailangan natin i-maintain. Especially ngayon na ang ating katawan ay hindi nakakagawa ng mga gusto natin gawin, like going outside because of the pandemic. So, for me, it is very, 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 very important. Ikaw naman, Isha.
Para sa akin naman, yung mental health natin, katulad din ng physical na katawan natin na napapagod. And yung mental health, siya din yung nagbabalance between sa emotional and mental wellness and illness natin.
Tama, agree ako dyan. Mental health is a sensitive topic but hindi dapat natin to ikahiyang pag-usapan. Here in Isihan Mo Lang, your mental health matters. You matter.
Kaya naman for our second episode, we posted a Google form where the Delpilarians submitted their entries for the question, what have you been struggling with lately?
Just a quick reminder for all our listeners, we abide the Republic Act number 10173, kaya all your answers ay anonymous at itatago natin sila sa mga binigay nilang alias. And disclaimer lang din, dahil about sa mental health yung pag-uusapan natin today, maaari mag-trigger yung mga entries sa mga nanonood at nakikinig sa atin as of now.
So, I'm sure ready na kayong makinig sa mga entries natin for today's podcast. So, our first entry is from alias Starberry. This grade 12 ko palang naranasan yung ganitong klase ng pagbe-breakdown. Tinitignan ko pa lang yung mga gawain sa notes ko ay nakapanghina na. Para sa akin yung schedule namin araw-araw na nag-online class, everyday maraming activities na pinapagawa, mga PETA, summative test, tapos lahat yan may deadline. 1 month pa lang pero sobrang dami na talagang pinapagawa sa amin. Sobrang nakaka-stress, tapos may mga gawain na tungkulin din kami sa bahay na hindi ko na nagagawa dahil sa dami ng gawain. Every day, kahit weekends, wala na akong ginawa kundi gumawa ng mga requirements na kailangan ipasa sa school. In my experience, di hamak na mas pinahirap pa yung acad year na to kaysa nung last year. #academic break now.
Ako naman, Starberry, relate na relate ako sa'yo. Kasi di ba nga, may mga classes ka na need talaga atinan. And may modules na need ka talagang ipasa. Yung minsan, kahit anong gawin mo, kahit ano pang time management ang i-magic mo, kulang na kulang pa rin ang time mo. Pero kahit ganon, wag nating kalilimutan mag-rest from time to time. Kasi yun nga, like I said, your mental health is very, 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 very important.
Tama ka dyan, Nasel. And for our second entry is from Oreo Banan X12. I've been struggling to do my schoolworks. Due to that, I'm very unmotivated. I can find my worth. Why should I do this activity? Why is this schoolwork relevant? That's my question to myself. Right now, I have piled of arduous schoolworks, but I know that I can do it. I already mastered the way of answering those, but I lack of motivation that it affects my whole system. I also mentally break down very much, and I overthink even the smallest thing, which is not good, I know, and I'm aware of my own feelings. It is just that I can't control it.
Nako, are you ba non-X12? Nakaka-relate ako dyan. I understand your feelings and struggles. Ako rin, like you, wala rin akong motivation gawin yung mga schoolworks ko kasi parang nagiging never-ending routine na lang siya. Araw-araw, paulit-ulit na lang. Eh, nakakapagod kasi mapapaisip ka, wala bang bago? Lagi na lang bang ganito? Di rin maiwasan minsan, mapapaiyak ka na lang pag nakaka-overwhelm na yung task. And syempre, dagdag rin yung mga personal problems dito sa bahay. But all throughout that process, naghanap ako ng mga bagong bagay na nakapagpasaya sa akin. New hobbies and ibang pagkakabalan. And little by little, nag-enjoy na ulit ako. Take it easy lang and everything will be alright.
That is so... I'm so happy to hear that, Eddylyn. Alam mo naman yan. And sorry to say this, guys, pero last entry na pala tayo. So, before that, I would like to acknowledge the Delpilarians na nag-submit ng entries nyo. Kasi without their coordination with us, this episode 2 of the podcast will not be possible. Thank you for all the Delpilarians na nag-submit at nag-share ng pinagdadaanan nila. So, we know that this is hard for you guys and we admire your courage. We really do. And thank you rin po sa pag-share nito sa akin. Sa amin. Balik tayo sa ating third entry. Ang dami ko na talagang kinikwento. Sorry na, baby girl. It is from alias he. I'm scared of the thought that the pandemic will not end and I will not have the chance to pursue my dream course. Ikaw, Isha, ano ba ang masasabi mo dito?
For he, I would like to say that we're on the same boat. Kasi 'di ba, as a graduating student ngayon at nasa pandemic tayo, we're not sure of what will happen in the next few days. But my advice to you that everything will fall into place. Okay lang na matakot, recognize your feelings and step by step tayo to make progress. If you really want that dream to happen, siguro wag na lang natin i-let go basta-basta kasi darating yung point na masasabi natin, kaya pala 'to nangyari kasi para pala 'to dito. Yun lang, hugs for you, he.
Okay, ngayong narinig na natin yung mga entries natin today, ulit, katulad ni Nasel, gusto ko lang din magpasalamat sa mga people na nag-share ng kanilang mga experiences and challenges during the pandemic. Isang mahigpit na yakap para sa lahat. Alam ko ang challenging na mga ganap, lalo na sa sitwasyon natin ngayon, pero huwag natin kalimutang magpahinga at i-prioritize yung sarili natin.
Tama ka dyan, Eddylyn. Thank you for saying that. Kahit gaano pa tayo ka-busy, kahit gaano pa tayo karami, katambak ang mga ginagawa natin, kayang-kaya natin to tapusin. Lahat. Kaya natin to. Let us not forget to take a step back, have rest, and please, kapag na tumba, babangon ulit. In other words, wag po natin kalimutan maglaan ng time for ourselves. Malay mo, may madiscover kang talent. Share mo na sa amin yan. Because our health, physically, emotionally, and mentally is very, 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 very important.
Tama kayo, Ed and Nasel. Siyempre, while we spend time to ourselves, it's okay din na i-recognize natin yung feelings na meron tayo and have a rest. Hindi lang naman yung mentalidad yung napapagod sa atin. Apektado din yung physical na katawan. It's okay din na i-disconnect muna natin for a while yung mga sarili natin to our surroundings, lalo na sa social media. Lalo na kung nakakasama ito sa atin. We should have to build a healthy environment where we can have a positive vibes that can give us progress habang nandun tayo sa process of healing.
Iyan. Okay, so anong oras na ba? Kailangan nyo na ba gawin yung mga tasks, no? Feeling ko yung mga listeners natin, kailangan na nila umalis. Ganon. De joke lang. Wag naman sana.
Tama ka dyan, Nasel. Bitin ba kayo, guys? Ako kasi, oo. Abangan nyo na lang at marami pang baon sa susunod ng mga episode ng Isihan Mo Lang podcast. Ngayon, magpahinga na tayo and have time for ourselves.
Tama. Thank you. Woo! So as we end our segment, it doesn't mean that it is also the end of AC support for you. Please be assured that we will still be with you as we go through this academic year.
Remember, it's okay not to be okay and don't push yourself too hard, ha?
Ayun, remind yourself to breathe. And kung pagod, ay magpahinga lang.
Tama. Thank you. And soon, we will all get better. You'll get better. And in this pandemic, you are not alone. Again, hindi ka nag-iisa, bestie. Kaya nandito lang kami talaga. Lahat tayo ay dumadaan sa challenges. And it is up to us kung paano natin harapin ang mga yon.
So, if you have more to share with us, we will leave the Google form open to everyone. You can use also our official hashtag, hashtag isihan mo lang, or tag us at Acad Circle on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, for more updates, hit the subscribe button on YouTube and follow Academic Circle's social media accounts and both on Anchor and Spotify.
Ayun, this has been Eddylyn Pannopio, ang bibong lolo-ko-loko pero tsak na maasahan mo.
Wait, tapos na ba? De, joke lang. Tapos na. This is Nasel Shane, a Katipunan, ang baby girl na Academic Circle.
And again, I'm Isha Naluz na magsasabi ulit na di ka na mag-iisha.
Ayan, thanks for hanging out with us.
See you on our next episode. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!